Yo, what is going on, everybody? We are back. Boys. It's gonna be a probably somewhat quick little video here. Basically, I still have my car over there. I haven't had some subs in it for a while because I gave it to that boy Braylon. But today, it's gonna be a very interesting day because this is the main daily. It's a 95 Explorer XLT model. You know, with the sunroof and everything. Headliner's a little butts in this thing, but the factory radio, it just kind of quit working after a while. And Brian ended up buying a new sound system for his truck, so he gave me the old stuff back that I let him use. So I got my old radio right here. We got RCAs, we got the little pigtail for the radio, slicers, tape, cutters, and then I went and bought an aftermarket pigtail for the stereo. And basically we just got to wire this mug up. I hate to say it, but I'm going to I still have a power wire in my car, and I also have the RCAs in my car, so I'm going to take the RCAs and the power wire out of my car and we're going to put them in this thing. But first things first, I'm going to wire up this little pigtail right here and we're going to get it going. All right, so I got our ground wire, our constant wire, and the power wire all hooked up. So when I turn the switch, she comes on. All right, so we got everything working now. We just need to get some electrical tape and tape everything up and do a little test run. It was kind of odd. This is the connector that plugs into the factory harness, and we have this yellow wire right here which says constant 12 volt to battery, but for some reason we're not getting constant 12 volts.
Holy Jesus. What is that? What the f is that?
But now that I got the constant wire hooked up, when I turn the switch, it goes straight to immediately linking Bluetooth, and we're on the radio immediately, so I can just switch straight to Bluetooth, and then I'm basically already connected. So also when I turn it off, it just says goodbye and then shuts off. So now we actually have it hooked up properly. I know you're supposed to use other connectors, blah 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 blah, but tape is our answer today. And little did I know, apparently this model of Explorer has a amplifier somewhere in it to power the speakers. So you have to use your amp remote wire or your head unit remote wire to that, and that is what took me forever to figure out, because I did not realize that this Explorer had an amplifier powering the door speakers, which was really nice.
Can you come help me? I'm stuck, can't seem to move on, like what the fuck? All those times you did me dirty, couldn't tell me none. Now I'm pulling up in a brand new truck. Don't catch me on a bad day, might get bucked. Got this liquor by my side, pour it in my cup. Like, bitch, who you missing? My money longer than a bitch with extensions. They say GTA, but I'm on a mission. You did crazy, make you wanna switch positions. Move swing, so I kept my distance. Feel like Rick and Morty traveling through dimensions. Chopper hit your teeth, go see a dentist.
Took that big 40 and it came with an extension. Bitch, I shoot like Curry, yeah, you know I'm never missing. Fuck your main hoe, cause she said that you was bitching. Bitch, I feel like James Harden whipping in the kitchen. Hop up in this game.
Alright, so everything is taped up. A little bit of that nonsense, you feel me? We gotta go over to the Civic and get the Alpine and the Memphis and the amp and we're gonna be fucking jamming, boys. Got our remote wire still exposed because I need to connect this one going to our amp. I'm currently about to run the remote wire underneath all this plastic along with the RCAs, and then I also got our power wire tucked in down underneath this plastic piece going all the way to the back, and you can't even tell. So I'm fixing to run the RCAs and the remote wire. I got the power wires and the ground wires all hooked up right there. The wires were perfect lengths. My old sub had a hole in the cone, patched it with a Nutty Buddy box and some glue, so that's amazing. And then the Memphis that I let Braylon borrow and the amp that I let him borrow. So now really all I got to do is connect the RCAs that are over the seat, and then after that I just need to connect the speaker wires out of the amp to the speakers, and then we should be thumping. All right, we got it screwed down. We got one screw on this side, one screw on this side. We got the wires routed all the way around. They go behind and come out the side, and then I mean, it's not a bad setup because she ain't going nowhere. Boy Braylon said he was going to be pulling up here soon because he wanted to check it out and get a reaction of it.
I'm gonna come. Oh.
Damn. This is pretty much all I recorded today when I was working on the Explorer, but the next video will probably be a video about me and Braylon working on his truck. We got something special coming for that, boys. But until then, I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.